Hi guys, welcome back to Wentworth Life, the YouTube channel that talks all things Wentworth. If you're new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button right now for all future updates. And as usual, if you stick around until the end of the video, I will be responding to some of your comments from a previous video. Okay, so we are now into our final week of Season 8, and things are literally on the boil. So, okay, so it's very sad that we're already at the end of this season, but, and not only that, it means that we only have 10 episodes left, which will be hitting our screens next year. But let's try not to think about that one just yet. Let's just try and enjoy the time that we have left with Wentworth. So, there are a lot of questions that need answering from last week's episode, like the fact that that little girl who Joan kept seeing is her daughter? And I'm going to put a question mark there, because if she is her daughter, then where is she now? Because, of course, Ferguson had an LSD flip out before we found this out, and she shouted out that she killed her. So, did she kill her daughter? It's mental. So, are we finally going to get to see the whole story from Ferguson's past? That is a big question. But most importantly, is Ferguson going to get her memory back? And I think the fact that Miss Miles smashed Joan over the head last week, we might be in for a return of the real Joan Ferguson in the season final. But first things first, let's have a quick look at some of the online episode guides. So I'm going to pop over to Easty Oaks, and we've got, believing Ali stole their phone and their money, Lou threatens her to return the money or face the consequences. Meanwhile, Sheila offers to pay for Reb's surgery in an attempt to get an exonerating statement from him. Boomer finally meets Gavin, but he is not what she expected, and with Ferguson's committal looming, Vera makes a last-ditch attempt to expose her. Well, I hope it's better than the last one. And over on the Internet Movie Database, we have Vera makes a dangerous plan to bring down Ferguson. This does not sound good, does it? While Lou is on the warpath and is out for blood, as Ali realises her time as top dog is running out. And Linda threatens to sue the department. So a lot is happening. Lou has lost her phone and her money. Now I'm thinking possibly Mari could be up to something here. Don't forget, she still has that rat poison. And it's good to see that Linda is still here. I just really want her to get some help and become the nicer Miss Miles that that we all know and love. And of course, we have Ali living on borrowed time. So, will Luke Kelly take her down, or will there be a bit of a twist? And we have our favourite Boomer meeting Gavin for the first time. However, it doesn't look like it's going to go too well. So now, let's take a quick look at some of the episode photos from tomorrow night. Ooh, so Gavin definitely sent Boomer a fake photo last week and she doesn't look too happy. But to be fair, Boomer did the same to him. Hopefully these two will click either way, and I'm just really hoping for a little bit of a happy ending for Boomer. We may not get it at the end of this season, but by next year, by the end of the whole show, she has to have a happy ending. And we have Lou and her crew attacking Ali, so it's looking like that Ali is going to get the blame for this phone going missing, but I don't think it's Ali, guys. And we have Mari pushing the panic button. Now, we couldn't have a season final episode without hearing the panic alarm. It just wouldn't be a season final. So it's looking like a really strong season final, and even though they release these photos and episode guides to get us all excited, they never reveal the big things that really are going to happen in a season final. So hold on to your hats, everyone. It's going to be an explosive episode, setting everything up for Wentworth's final chapter next year. So let me know in the comments box below, do you think Ferguson is going to get her memory back in the final episode? I mean, I think she will. She will definitely get it back, I think, ready to get her full revenge for next year. The full force of Joan is coming, guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comments box below. And on the subject of comments, it is now time for some comment replies. So we have T. Avi. I think the little girl is Joan, but Joan doesn't recognise herself as a little girl because of her amnesia. The girl keeps popping up because that is the most vivid memory in Joan's brain. I think Joan killed her father, possibly due to abuse, and that is why she's apologising to her mom. You could be on to something there, T. Avi. Either that, or if that little girl is Joan, maybe she's apologising to her mother because she killed her mother. Maybe her father made her kill the mother. I'm sure we'll find everything out in the season final, but thank you for your comment. And we have Eddie K. Maybe it's going to be like one of those old cartoons where that smack on the back of the head by Linda brings back Joan's memory, lol. I have to agree, Eddie. I mean, the fact that Linda really used some force with that whack in the back of the head is going to definitely symbolise something now with Joan getting her memory back. It's the trigger, and she's going to start getting her memory back probably through the episode, ending with her remembering that she's Joan Ferguson. So yes, definitely. Thank you for your comment. And we have Lowry. Love your videos, I watch every week. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Well, thank you for watching, and keep watching because I'm going to keep posting. Thank you. And we have Greg Vokofian. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Greg. But missed seeing Rita Connors in this episode. Hope she comes back in next week's season final. Yes, Greg. It was quite a busy episode, so I love Rita. I want her back. She's my favourite character. However, I didn't miss her so much in this episode because so much went on and it was brilliant, setting things up for the season final. But I would love to see her back as well, and I believe that she is back in next year's season. Full time. She's going to be back as a prisoner, but hopefully she might be back tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you for your comment, Greg. And we have Ripley, Wentworth Life. Do you think this has been a slow season though? I'm a huge fan of the show, but I just feel like the freak needs to come back properly soon, otherwise it will get a bit boring. Well, Ripley, I don't think it's been so much as a slow season. I think for me it's been a build-in season, because you have to remember, when season 7 ended, they killed off quite a few characters, and it was meant to be the final season. So when they brought it back for 2 more seasons, obviously they need to bring in some new cast members, and of course they need to start doing some building blocks. But I don't think it's been slow, it's been a building episode. I would say the only one episode for me which was a little bit slow, I did enjoy it, but it was the slowest of the whole season, and that was episode 3, and it was the one where Judy Bryant arrived. But apart from that, it's been a brilliant season. It hasn't been slow for me. I do agree though that I think maybe we were all waiting for Joan to come back, but then the writers threw in the curveball of the amnesia storyline. But they've done that for a reason, and I think that reason may come back in the season final for next year. So don't you worry about that. But it's definitely been a building season with plenty of violence, a few fight scenes here and there. I'm a bit gutted that we didn't get a big showdown between Lou and Ali. Maybe we will get that in tomorrow night's episode. Let's wait and see. But thank you for your comment. And once again, thank you all for your amazing comments. You guys are just a part of this YouTube channel as me. So keep those comments coming. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Make sure that you put your phones on silent for tomorrow's episodes. You will not want to be disturbed. So if you've made it this far into the video, then thank you all for sticking around. Smash that subscribe button and I will see you all very soon.